Hip-hop, curated from the socioeconomic conditions of the late 60s and early 70s, where violence, gangs, drugs, and financial hardships ruled every corner of the Bronx and its neighboring boroughs, provided a generation with the need of change. The inclination to redirect the atmosphere of these difficult times and life struggles gave birth to the culture of hip-hop, through breakdancing, MCing, graffiti, beatboxing, and DJing. Each of the components of hip-hop play an essential role within the culture. Through the years, artists have used hip-hop as a vehicle to convey their perspective of the world and have resonated with millions. The pure emotions, movements, sounds, and styles cemented hip-hop in its place in the world. It all started with the DJ. The DJ plays the MC's music, breaks new records, provides the soundtrack, and overall generates the ambiance of the party. The behind-the-scenes work of a DJ is rarely captured. What's up, world? I'm DJ SuperNova. Join me as I bring you an inside look into the world of hip-hop as I work to connect people through music and build a bridge between American and South African hip-hop.
Africa Radio, live on DSTV channel 872. We have a special guest in studio today. I gotta welcome this brother, man. Goes by the name of DJ SuperNova.
Make some noise for SuperNova.
Thank you guys, man.
DJ SuperNova's in the building.
Who is he and where is he from?
Where exactly are you from?
I was born and raised in the Bronx.
Okay.
My family's from the Dominican Republic, which is in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And I currently live in Los Angeles. That's where I'm from.
Bronx,
Yeah.
New York. And then what? You grew up, and then what? When did you decide? Okay, I'm gonna spin some decks.
Well, I have a friend of mine, DJ K Black, and he was DJing since we were like 13. So I was already used to like the sound and things of that nature. But at that time, I was breakdancing and stuff.
Oh, you dance too?
Back in the day, now DJs don't dance, so I have to live that. So then I went to college at Penn State University, and at the time I didn't like the party scene there, so I just picked up DJing as a hobby.
And you were like, I can sun these fools. They don't know what they're doing.
Well, I went in with humble beginnings. So.
We watch hip hop and then we see it grow, and it's huge genre. It's
Absolutely.
a huge culture. In SA, I need to tell you this. In Africa, actually, not even SA, in Africa, hip-hop is one of the leading genres at the moment.
Absolutely.
Because of the turn-ups, because of the parties. It's like, it's, if you're a hip-hop DJ, man, I feel like you're ruling,
Yeah.
But why hip-hop? Why not, other genres? But why you fell in love with hip-hop?
Well, being born in the Bronx, the birthplace of hip-hop, is always something that we always heard growing up. And it's the biggest influencer in the world. Across any nation, there's some type of hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Japan, Europe, Africa, regardless where you go, there's hip hop somewhere in those countries and continents.
Yeah. And what inspires you as an artist, as a DJ?
Just never being content. There's always things that we can do to be better. Every day is a choice to do better or do worse. So, I'm trying to push the boundaries. I want to be known like Jazzy Jeff is known, you know what I'm saying? But also be known in the mainstream like DJ Khaled. Like these are some of the influences that I have in terms of, being on top of the game in terms of craft and also in terms of the public eye.
If you could briefly tell us about who introduced you to South Africa, how did you find us?
Oh man, so long story short, I came here in July 2011. I was DJing a hip hop play, like a theater piece.
Okay.
So I was in Grahamstown for 10 days, and being the hustler that I am, just kind of went out every night and got some features. And this one feature, I met Naked DJ at Lulu Cafe. So Naked, after I started DJing like 5 minutes, Naked ran to the booth. He's like, "Yo, you're not from here."
Yeah.
And then we just started talking, and we both share a love of DJing, so we just kept in communication, and I started featuring on their show.
He used to play on your show, Wonder Nights.
He does.
He used to send killer fire mixes all the way other side of the Atlantic. And just murk the game and with local artists in it as well. That's the trip as well. That's what used to freak me out, because your knowledge of local artists and what's going on in the scene over here is insane. Like,
how you do navigate through the language?
I don't really. I listen to the original song so many times. And I play it on the mixes on the radio that I kind of know the cadences and kind of just like most of the time I hear the beat as I'm playing the acapella. And then I just do the DJ stuff.
Oh, you hear the beat? Okay, okay.
What can we expect from you from now on? From 2015. Okay, 2015 is about to end, but from now on, what can we expect from DJ SuperNova? What are you working on?
So I'm working on releasing my own music. And this is using U.S. artists and African artists together in one song. There's gonna be a series of songs, but I want to start merging these audiences together and also making it cool for people to connect. A lot of Africans go to the States and they don't generally connect with the African Americans, and a lot of African Americans, what we see on TV about Africa, it's not what I see when I'm here. So I want to make it cool for us to connect and to build, because I think that's necessary for us to do, especially with the things that happen in society to us.
All right, man. It is Trans Africa Radio. Before we let you go, what is the biggest message you want to, give to our African listeners?
Never be content. Always push for more. So this is my 4th time going to South Africa. So the very first time, it was July 2011, and I went with a play called Revenge of the King. So South Africa houses the 2nd biggest theater festival in the world. Just went out every night and looked for different opportunities to DJ. And I didn't do it for the money. I didn't even care to get money. I didn't even think I got paid. But the point was just to see if I can rock a crowd in a whole other country.
Please stay in your seat until most of the customers have left the aircraft, and then we'll be able to come and assist you. Well, we hope you've enjoyed your time on board with us. Wherever you're going, have a safe journey. We look forward to welcoming you back on board again soon.
Grinding in the tropics, we making dough. Stilo, what the hell, we get it on the low. Shefolosha, I'm grinding Shefolosha. 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 I'm grinding Shefolosha.